with the stone tower is Semaphore Tower. This is home to the king, the largest of the cross-channel ferries. Now they're always watching with radar and CCTV, and they have the Ministry of Defence Police who patrol 24 hours a day. The train. Well folks, after 9 months being away, Prince of Wales is back, so we got both of our carriers in their home port. It's been too long. So this is Queen Elizabeth, first of the QEC carriers ever built for the Navy. Mostly built in Rosyth. 284 metres long, 39 metres above the waterline, 73 metres wide, although they can easily look after 64. Most of the aircraft on board here think from 679 up to 750 people. Now they've got purpose-built accommodation space for up to 250 Royal Marine Commandos, and there's 1,600 people on board. Reaching speeds of up to 30 knots, operational range 10,000 miles. So folks, she's been up in Rosyth for 9 months, but they've been through the ship. The trucks are working with the Marines. The Queen Elizabeth goes on a 4-month deployment. The water is level touching that block, which it is now. We're pretty much at high tide. Now why I mention it is Portsmouth Harbour used to be really shallow. You couldn't sail ships in here in the olden days, and when you got here, the north corner, and the tide went out, you would run aground onto miles of marshland and mudbanks. The whole harbour in front of me has been dug out by hand, originally by thousands of Napoleonic prisoners. Now if this wasn't enough for them to do, there's 5 flow back in, so you can keep it high tide back there no matter what's going on outside here. Now folks, it did used to make a lot of people wonder that wherever there was a war zone or something nasty happening, that ship was not at the River 7. There's 2 more of them, the Mersey and the Tyne. Batch 1, River-class patrol vessels. Now all 3 of them were fisheries, are here in port in various stages of refit. Now, Diamond hasn't been refitted yet. She's next on the list. Rebuild of the front missile tracking system. We got 2 of the Navy's 11 frigates in the port. The Kent, frigate 78, class type 23. So submarine frigates just don't go around looking for submarines 24 hours a day. Level of success looking for the drug runners. There's a big humanitarian side of it. Alter course, head to the islands or countries recently devastated by natural disasters. The engine left the port, but she had all the crew's families on board, and this is called Families Day, and this normally occurs very shortly before the ship goes away for up to a year. We're stretched around here digging all this out. Those are massive sheds over there that read HM Naval Base Portsmouth. Used to be the home of BAE Systems. Sadly, we don't build ships here anymore, but we do have the contract for the maintenance, and that's why HMS Daring over there finally came out of that dry dock. Now the Wave Knight was a Wave-class fast fleet tanker, so spare parts, it was all on board here. Now because of her age and the fact that we now have 4 bigger, newer, taking it back into service, it would cost millions to have one built. Royal Naval Quay, and we are now sailing into the commercial port called Portico. Now Portico are the 2nd biggest importers of fruit and vegetables in the UK. So yesterday, the Luzon Strait. She's a geese-line banana boat that came across from Bridgetown in Barbados. Now, that's because it had prototype Olympus gas turbine engines. It was an old Bristol, but only type 82 Bristol Fastway and a training and an accommodation ship. The cadets all passed through that great building, HMS Excellent, home to the second Sea Lord, who's headquarters to the world. All of the land. Just here on the right, black and white, with a big red funnel on the back. If you've got really good eyesight, it says S.B. Helen on the front. Now it doesn't matter they add on to it, they build more buildings inside it, and they convert an old front to so as I say guys, tonight, 6 hours time, over a third of the harbour line. Have you spotted the frigate crossover, the bombers? But I saw it, I have to listen to the broadcast. Come over my ears to frigate. I wonder what it's like out in the English channels now. There's a bit bumpy. Want to get closer. Oh look, we've lowered the flight deck. Now folks, the ship might block the Victory, so look in between the two carriers. You'll see HMS Victory sand with you. That might make a nice boat. Get everybody off, tidy up. Restock the shops. I always have a look at the back of the ship to see how far back the lorries are packed. If the lorries are right back, it's pretty full. There's the dredge crew. All the good players. Cars, launch 1765 Chatham, back in the day, the first racing ship, the one-off, the finest fight. The local people were terrified. During the Second World War, these little birds carried messages back over the channel from France. Ahead of us and over to the right there, the oil jet. Now look how far this jet has to come out from the mainland shore. Right up here. 17 over here, the boat builder. And there's been a boat builder of one type or another over here that posts there was almost problem after problem, setback after setback. It's eventually completed in 2004. That's what it was. Mast hat over to the left of us, the marina over to the right. There are two big grey hangars. Service from Portsmouth Harbour Station. Join our harbour. If you didn't know that.